If you have an older E-Series van like I do, you've probably noticed that the air conditioning doesn't work super well when you're sitting still. That's pretty normal because of the principles of refrigeration and air conditioning. But I found a quick upgrade that I think was 100% worth it, and that is to add a fan. And I'll show you where I plugged it in. Now, a lot of these videos, people don't really show you how to do the install. They talk about what the benefits are and everything, but I'm going to show you very quickly what I did. So on this fan, you take this cowling piece off right here. You're going to have to pull this little intake hose, this little connector right here. You're going to kind of lift it forward, pull this tab, and that comes out of the way. Now you have access. Then I just basically screwed into this little front part of the grill right here. Hopefully you can see that. And then right here, just used an existing hole. And then I did a couple zip ties down at the bottom. But this is a 16-inch fan for reference. So 16-inch fan will easily fit in the front. Now, normally you'd want to mount these the other way. You'd want to mount them flipped around and then have them strapped directly to the face, and they blow into the face of the radiator or condenser or whatever. I don't really have room for that here. I have I think that is a power steering, or no, that's a transmission cooler. That's your power steering cooler. And then your condenser is way down here. Hopefully you guys can see that. But basically, it's two wires. All I did was flip the polarity of the wires. And if you go on eBay, you'll find these for about 80 to 100 bucks. And it's a blue and a red wire. And all I did was strap that in and run the blue wire to the yellow and green. Let me see if I can show you. The yellow and green power wire attached to the AC blower. So this is the AC blower fan right here. So I attached the power wire to the yellow and green wire there, and then the ground wire with a fuse to the negative battery terminal. That's it. That's all you do. That means whenever you turn your air conditioning fan on, your auxiliary fan is going to come on as well. It doesn't matter what the speed is that you set your air conditioner to, it will click on and it runs the same speed regardless. I tested this with a simple box fan before I did this. So I turned the air conditioner on to max, let the car idle for 5 to 10 minutes and just sat there and watched the temperature at the vents. And by forcing air across it, the temperature dropped more than 6 degrees. So that's a huge difference. That's the difference between roughly 58 degree air and 52 degree air. That means your cabin temperature goes from high 70s to near 80 to actually 72 degrees on one of the hottest days. So significant improvement. And now when you start the car up, and even if you're sitting in traffic, you've got that forced air across there, it makes a huge difference. It actually makes the air conditioning tolerable now. And I've already replaced the compressor. I verified that there's 3.1 pounds of refrigerant in this system. So no leaks. It's a big vehicle, very inefficient as far as thermal capacity. I mean, this thing is a huge box and it's got glass everywhere. So it's going to absorb a ton of heat. And that's just the reality of it. But that was the fan I used, 16-inch fan, wired it up, one power wire to the blower, the ground wire to the negative on the battery. I could have used something else on the car. I could still switch that over. But I like this because I can also disconnect it at any point. So during the winter, I'm not going to need this. I'm not going to need to run this fan all the time. And so there you go. Works for me. Hopefully that helps you guys out. Have a great day. Comment, like, and subscribe.